everyone, and welcome to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and joining us first today is Taylor Skeens, and she is going to tell us why we all need to get that seasonal flu vaccine. Here she is.
Hi, my name is Taylor. I'm the immunization nurse with the Sullivan County Health Department. Since we're in the midst of the flu season, I just want to go over a few things regarding the flu. So, what is influenza flu? Influenza flu is a contagious respiratory illness. The flu is spread by droplets when a person coughs or sneezes. These droplets can land on a person's mucous membranes, or if a person coughs and sneezes, these droplets can land on a surface, and when a person behind them touches the surface, if they put their hands in their mouth, their nose, or their eyes, this is when transmission of the flu can occur. So it's extremely important that we're practicing proper respiratory etiquette as well as hand hygiene. Classic signs of the flu are an abrupt onset of fever. You can have body aches, body chills, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, a cough, a stuffy nose, or even a runny nose. Every year, a flu vaccine is offered, which is safe and effective in preventing the flu. Even if someone were to get the flu virus, the flu vaccine that they received will help lessen the seriousness of the flu. This year, it's extremely important that we get vaccinated with the flu because with the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic that we're in, we don't want to have to be dealing with two different respiratory illnesses. So it typically takes about 2 weeks for your body to develop an immune response to the flu. So it's extremely important that we go and get our flu shot soon, so that way if you are exposed to the flu, your body has already developed an immune response to fight off the flu virus. Anyone who has underlying health conditions, the elderly and the young are the ones who are more susceptible of getting the flu. So it is extremely important for this patient population to receive the flu vaccine. Pregnant women can get vaccinated with the flu vaccine while they are pregnant. We would just give them the inactive injectable form, which will be safe to receive while you're pregnant. We can give flu vaccine to anyone who is 6 months and up, as long as they're safe and don't have any contraindications. So you can refer to CDC for contraindications and precautions, and there is a reference on those, as well as a dosing algorithm for children who are 6 months to 8 years old, because that dosing schedule of the vaccine is a little bit different for that age range if it's their first vaccine. So I would definitely consider looking into that if that is your first vaccine, receiving it between 6 months and 8 years old. So I just want to thank Inside Bristol for letting me speak today on the flu. If you have any questions regarding the flu or are interested in setting up an appointment for a flu shot, please give Sullivan County Health Department a call at 423-279-2777, and we will be more than happy to answer any questions or get you an appointment set up. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks, Taylor, for all that information. We will all be sure to get out there and get our flu vaccine. Well, stay with us. We'll be right back. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and we've got Suzanne Watland from the YMCA joining us now. She's going to tell us all about that amazing aquatics program that they have at the Y and how they're keeping the facility clean. Here she is.
We have a Float for Life program, and what we do is we work on survival techniques and this 1 to 4 year olds, and they don't have to have any kind of swimming experience. We actually take them and work through floating on their back, breath control, getting to the side, calling for help, things like that. And now what we're working with is we have our group swim lessons that start at 3 years old, and because these are younger, we're doing a bridging program so that they do the survival, but then we also start working on being able to do more of the strokes and propel themselves more to the side and things like that. So with the floater program, around 18 months, we see they pick it up very quickly. Those that have older siblings that are going to be around the pool, we have them start as early as 1 because they're going to be exposed to it and they want to do what the bigs do. We have the lap pool and then we have a therapy pool. So we do lap swim, we do family swim, we have water exercise, we have times that we do group swim lessons, we do personal training in the water. So we have a variety of activities that go on. And the nice thing is, except for things like swim lessons, if you're interested in swimming or the water aerobics, or even just coming and doing some water walking or something like that, you don't have to sign up ahead of time. You can come in, and if we've got room, you're welcome to come. We generally have people come in for an hour to do max, and then that way we can keep people going in the pool all day. So we keep our chemicals at what's recommended, and the state comes and they check on us, and we've been working with the state health department. So the pool is in pretty good shape as far as, because we have the chlorine, but all the hard surfaces, every 2 hours, we go and we clean everything. We've got a solution that we use. We wipe down all the poles where people get in and out. We wipe down all the doorknobs and things like that. If we have a big group, after that group leaves, then we'll sanitize then. So we've worked on having a routine to keep the place clean so that we can keep operating and minimize our risk. There aren't many pools open, and for those that have joint replacements, fibromyalgia, arthritis, this is really where they get their exercise. And so they've been really happy that we've been able to open this to them. We do social distancing. We have half occupancy in our pools so that it's not really close together. And so they can come, and some of them actually come in their suit, they swim, they get done, they leave, so they don't have very much cross-contamination with the general population. But a lot of them have said that it's really been important for them to be able to come and use the facility. And we're really glad that we could open it to them.
Thanks so much for all that information. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and up next we've got Lisa Kofer from the United Way of Bristol, and she'll tell us all about how this year's campaign is going and what the agency needs and how we can help. Here she is.
Hi, my name is Lisa Kofer, and I'm the Executive Director of United Way of Bristol, Tennessee, Virginia. The United Way of Bristol has been serving our community for more than 79 years, always working hard to address the issues and support our most at risk and those in need. It's what we do, it's who we are, it's people helping people. During my time with United Way, I've seen so many things happen in our community, our nation, and our world, and this year is certainly no exception. But one thing remains constant, and that is the caring and generous community we live in. Whether it's a recession, 9/11, or the recent COVID global pandemic, our community comes together to care for our most vulnerable families and individuals to ensure they have the support they need while struggling to become stable and self-sufficient. Since the COVID-19 pandemic hit in mid-March, the United Way of Bristol has received a tremendous number of calls for assistance. Never before have we witnessed such a great level of need from families and individuals in our community facing unique and critical challenges. Homeless families with newborn babies just trying to find formula, diapers, and food. Working adults caring for their elderly parents. Individuals who lost their jobs and needed assistance to keep a roof over their family's head. Adults with mental disabilities and cancer patients needing money for their medications, and homeless individuals diagnosed with COVID-19 in desperate need of a safe place to stay to recover from the virus without infecting others. These stories are real and represent only a few of the more than 500 individuals and families who've reached out to United Way of Bristol for help these past few months, in addition to the agencies that we support on a daily basis. These individuals are not asking for a handout, but a hand up. The collaboration and partnerships with other service agencies has truly been gratifying, and we know we've made a huge impact and a difference in many lives by responding quickly and diligently. We realized immediately that the needs of our friends and neighbors were increasing hour by hour and day by day, and many of these families were on the brink of losing everything. We took action by providing more than $68,000 in relief funds to prevent homelessness, provide food and other critical resources to help stabilize our families. Thanks to you, our faithful friends and supporters, these efforts were made possible. Because of the pandemic, a lot of focus has been placed on organizations like ours that are boots on the ground, providing much needed guidance, support, and resources to folks in our community. What we're doing is not something new. It's what we do every day. It's what we've always done. It's who we are. It's people helping people. We need your help now more than ever. Your generous support to this year's annual campaign will enable the United Way of Bristol to serve more individuals moving forward. We all share a responsibility for the future of our community, and we know it's important to give back when we can. These past few months have been challenging for everyone, but especially for those who are already struggling and in need of assistance. Supporting our vulnerable friends and neighbors has been and always will be our primary objective. But without you, our work would not be possible. We are truly grateful for your generosity and support. Won't you please consider a gift this year, knowing what a difference your participation means to those who need it the most. Please remember that your personal or business contribution will initiate a positive change by helping a family recovering from illness or a disaster, by lending assistance to a victim of abuse, by supporting a family to find shelter, or providing food for a child. When you invest in United Way of Bristol, you're investing in the well-being of our community. The United Way resources help Bristolians live healthier, happier, and more productive lives, especially at a time of crisis like now. United we respond, united we recover, united we're strong.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Inside Bristol. A quick public service announcement for all of us in Bristol. The city is doing leaf collection and fall is here and the city's leaf collection vehicles are in full swing. Residents can prepare their leaves for pickup by raking them to the curb close to the street but not in the street, and making sure there are no rocks, large limbs, or other debris in the pile that could damage the city's equipment. Also, be sure not to leave leaf piles on water meters, covers, or manholes. If you have any questions or need any assistance at all, please call 423-989-5582. That's all we have for Inside Bristol today. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.